So I'm here with Yola, who has come to see me about some changes around about her eye area. So Yola, tell me what sort of changes have you noticed and what is bothering you?
Okay, so what really bothers me is like fine line around the eyes, but
Uh-huh.
my main concern are dark circles.
Okay, yeah. And you've noticed these getting worse recently, have you?
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
okay.
with age, it's
With it.
getting worse.
Sure. So I think there's a number of different things that we could consider for you. I think that primarily what I would say is do a little bit of filler underneath the eyes because you've got a groove that's starting to form, which just happens as you lose a bit of volume on the bone, on the surface of the cheeks, and also around the eyes. So the fat pads that sit on the cheeks start to drop down, and you get this thing being created called a tear trough. And
Okay.
it creates this groove under the eyes. And with that area, we have to be very careful about the type of filler that's used and how much filler is used, and also how we place the filler in the skin. So what I would start with is just a really minimal volume of filler directly into the groove, injected right onto the bone surface. It's called tear trough filler. If you feel it's not enough after doing just one syringe, we can always do a bit more in the future, but always important to be very conservative with this. The other thing that I'd maybe suggest doing is a little bit of filler just on the cheek as well, so just where you've lost a bit of volume on the bone, with a slightly more dense filler just to support the tear trough from underneath as well. And then for around about the eyes, what I think I would do is a little bit of Botox at the side of the eyes just to relax the muscle that pulls down. So you kind of can open the eyes up a wee bit with that. Relax the depressor muscle, where you're seeing whenever you're smiling, you get these wee crinkles
Yes.
there, that we can just block that slightly and open the eyes up just so it appears that your eyelid is less heavy. And then I do a wee bit in the center as well, just to kind of lift in the center too. And I think that should really nicely rejuvenate that area. You've
Sounds
had
good.
Botox before and
Yes.
fillers, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that Botox doesn't work straight away. It usually takes about 2 weeks to
Mm-hmm.
be fully active. And then filler will take about 5 days to see the result. And as I said, we can always add a bit more filler
Mm-hmm.
at a later stage, but better to err on the side of caution. Do less is always more with filler so that you don't end up looking puffy or anything. And then the same with Botox. I'll do kind of minimal doses and then we can always add more after
All
two
right.
weeks. Any questions at all?
Now sounds
No?
good.
Okay, great. Let's do that then. Frown as hard as you can for me there. That's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And scrunch your eyes up as hard as you can. Like that. That's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can relax. What I'll get you to do is sit forwards for me for a sec. I'm just going to draw here on the tear trough and a wee bit here. And what we want to do with this area is use a really nice soft filler that will not create any puffiness in the area. So this area is very prone to puffiness, so we want to use very lightweight filler injected very deep onto the surface of the bone. And then, as I said, I'm going to sort of try to support the tear trough from underneath by doing a little bit of filler on the cheek as well. So yeah,
Okay.
pop your head back there for me. Watch this one's 2, 3. Well done. And a wee bit this side here. Perfect. Sharp scratch. Perfect. So how was that, Yola? Yeah.
It felt great. I didn't feel
Yeah.
any pain.
Good.
It
Good.
was a
Yeah.
very pleasant treatment.
Okay. Good.
Just
So
looking forward to the results.
excellent. So Botox will take about 2 weeks to be fully active, as I said. Filler, give it about 5 days to all kind of settle in and things. I can see a wee bit of a result already. The only aftercare is in bed tonight. If you can sleep slightly head up on your back rather than your side, just to reduce any risk of swelling. Also, I would say to take an antihistamine before you go to bed tonight, something like Piriton or Claritin. That also helps to reduce any swelling from the filler. And that is pretty much it. So yeah, nothing really to worry about. Any problems, give us a shout. And that is your Botox and fillers done. So if you've got any questions about any of the treatments, Please feel free to visit my website, drdavidjack.com. You can leave a comment in the box below, and don't forget to subscribe and set up notifications to this channel. Thanks for watching.